You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was.
It's week 9 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Colts and the Texans, next on Madden Football.
Our coverage of the... Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. Oh, no. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like he talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better.
His first throw is an interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Completed to his running back. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Houston! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. On first down, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action with Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. 1 quarter down, and this all... Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Colts pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught at the 4. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Richardson now. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now come the Texans on offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Texans trailing on the scoreboard. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. The pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. Man in motion here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. He's got to gain a 6 there. Christian Harris on the stop. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. 2nd and 4. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimize the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've got 1st down from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my, that's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw, Stroud. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Launches one deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. We're to the halfway point from Indiana. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Richardson to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Richardson on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown. First and goal coming up. Play action with Richardson. The Bats got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Richardson back to throw. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now it's Stroud. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now, Richardson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. Hits him on the in route. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's
in for the Houston touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the... So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
A touchdown aside. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Taylor again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Richardson on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line. Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. Down the run right. Throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor trying the left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. They go play action here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for him here. Completed to Collins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. A give left side to Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Make them jump off sides.
Richardson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. No gain on the run, so they're left with 4th and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts approaching win number 7 on the year. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he's taken down at the 30. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Has him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they bring him down around the 34. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down throw here from Richardson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets himself free. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Looking to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And with this being
Looking